Welcome back to Less Cash, More Mash. My name's Tom.
And I'm Mike.
And today is Sunday Funday.
Woo! Sunday Funday!
So what are we doing tonight for Sunday Funday? We have the, what did I name it? I forget what I named it. It was like the mystery game anyway. So this is part two of, many months ago now, I had Steve come up and he picked any 4 bottles that he could. I said, it doesn't matter what you pick, any 4 bottles, put them in a bottle. He also took 4 bottles from his house and he poured samples. So this one, because we already did the other one, is 4 bottles from his house. So we're not going to have pretty much any clue of what we're drinking. Hopefully I'll get pictures of it and I'll let you know what we're actually drinking. But we're going to do regular Blind Bike Friday rules. We're going to do regular mash mix-up rules. We're going to start from the left, work our way right. Mike's going to do whatever he wants while he's over there. Then we'll take a break, cleanse our palate, go right to left. There are only 2-ounce samples. Actually, this was actually the Sugarland ones because I ran out of sample bottles at the time. They're labeled on the bottom. We have no idea what was in any label. I have a key over here. He wrote it, and it's been sitting in the corner forever. So we'll start with glass number 1. Remember, we don't have a lot. We got to try to make it last.
I see that, and then, you know, it's a kicker.
Ooh, this one's actually pretty nice, though.
All 4 noses were not far off.
Really? Because this one
kind of weird.
This one's not horrible. I have no idea what he's going to pour.
Yeah. And he's thinking, I'm going to remember any one of them.
Because over the time, his collection's adding up. Like, you know what I mean? Because
he's
bottle after bottle after bottle. We did a lot of.
This is actually nice flavor.
It's
not bad.
He drinks responsibly, unlike someone else on this channel that ends up killing way too many bottles. His don't go quite as fast.
He hides his better.
He's very smart that way because I don't do so good. This one's actually very good.
I'm not disappointed.
I think I poured you a little more than me on this
that
one,
must be it. I think I took a smaller sip this time. I think it is. First.
Normally, we'll pour a little bit more when we do a mash mix-up because we know we have to go back and forth. That has a little proof to her, though.
No, it does.
That one actually drinks very well. It's carrying itself. Definitely my front runner so far.
Of his that he had like that.
He's got a few over there. Again, you're testing my memory banks, and that's not jumping out as something out of the ordinary. You know what I mean? No. So I'll have to think about all the ones he has.
I don't think it's a 120.
No, but it's
probably 106, 108. Probably if I was guessing, but I don't remember many of his bottles being up there.
No, I'll have to try to. We'll go on to glass 2. I'm not really sure either. I'm trying to think in my head what he has for that proof.
In the beginning, they were similar. Now they're not.
We got some false information over here.
No, because now this one.
No, this is definitely nothing.
This is almost like a Play-Doh.
This is nothing like. Do
you get a Play-Doh out of this?
I do like that call. I like that you just said Play-Doh. No.
How?
No, I do. I know. I know what you're saying with Play-Doh, but this is bringing me to one of the bread aspects where you get the doughy bread.
Well, like, I'm getting Play-Doh.
Okay.
Right,
well, Play-Doh tastes like shit. So I've eaten it. It's not good.
Kid's eating it, but
every kid that makes a hamburger and actually takes a bite is not happy.
Same thing.
So
look, I made a waffle.
That's where I'm saying. So now where you get the Play-Doh aspect, so now just build off of that. It's kind of like a doughy bread. You eat bread dough all the time, or you used to all the time. You know what I mean? Like it's like in the beginning stages when you.
It's just weird. It just now I even have like that.
That's the fun of doing this.
Play-Doh.
When all of a sudden something pops in, but so as long as you can remember Play-Doh when you're going on
what
there.
Was in that? Was that a discretion?
This isn't to the point of discretion. I'm gonna call it out right now, and probably be 100% wrong. But I'm gonna go with the Black Button 4-grain one that we did recently. It gave me that same. And it could be a Tarnished Truth.
Like,
the Tarnished Truth.
I was going to say, there was 3-4 of them kind of in that whole.
But those were a little bit heavier on the fresh baked bread. I'm definitely getting a fresh baked bread. I'm going to go.
When we come to find out what this is and you get Play-Doh, you let me know. But I'm going to put one ahead of this one.
It's bringing me in that. I know where you're going with the Play-Doh, though. I get that. But that's where I'm getting that bready, doughy And there's been a handful. Some of the original old elk.
It's like when you go,
the original old elk one gave me that. There's certain ones he has over there that I know he has, but I think that might be that 4-grain black button one that
I thought I picked that out in the blind.
not that long ago popped out in the blind when I guessed. I think it could be that and it ended up being that one, but.
This is different too. Now
This one's the darker of all of them.
you think?
Yep. To me. I'm getting a weird varnish.
4
I'm getting a weird varnish
would be
smell.
the lightest of them all.
I don't know why. Like I'm getting like a
It doesn't have a bad taste.
nope.
I'm almost thinking taste-wise.
I wouldn't be shocked if this is like a. Although I'm not getting a huge oaky presence, I was thinking it might be a finished or like a double oak of some sort, but I'm not getting a huge oaky taste. In
You think double oak?
for the look at it, I was thinking it might be a finish, like putting in a second cask of some sort. You know what I mean? But I'm not getting a big oaky taste. So I don't.
I don't believe it's like an almanac or whatever you say. It's not one of those. I don't think it's a port.
I'm not getting the fruit in.
I don't even know this. I don't believe this is Woodford double oak.
No, I would guess not, but
I think I'm going to put this ahead of.
I'm going to put it like that. I'm going to do that. I don't know if it can compete with one. We'll have to go back and forth. But
I'm back a little bit. I think I enjoyed 1, and 4 is definitely the lightest of all.
It is definitely the lightest of all.
Which then I'm trying to think on that.
I did tell him to put whatever he wanted in there. So, like I just said, if you're going to pour a scotch, please pour it at the end. But I don't believe he actually owns a scotch.
Well, Whistle Pig would be. It's a rye.
That's a rye.
And this
is not a rye.
This is not a rye nose.
Nope. Oh, you know where this is going to bring me? Without even, I didn't get it on the smell though.
I'm listening.
I'm thinking like the Blue Line, or you know what I mean.
The military one?
I'm thinking that I haven't tried it yet, but if it gives me that taste, well, I
Scissor tail?
Yeah, one of the scissor tails, the Blue Run or the.
It's definitely a different taste.
I don't remember him tasting like that though. It almost like tasted like he put soda in it. It almost tasted like it had a Sprite. That was different. It's been a long time since I've had one of them though. That with the. This is definitely way different. You know, this is the fun thing of doing this channel.
I'm gonna do that.
I'm just going to say, this is definitely the one thing about doing this channel, though. You know, our taste buds evolve. Like, I've had somebody was yelling at me that something I did a year ago, I gave a bad review to, and I was like, I'm sorry. I'll go back and try it. Like, stuff I taste now tastes way different than stuff we tasted a year ago. Like, your taste buds evolve throughout doing this stuff.
And with that, I mean, we haven't done a pinhook in eons. I know you finished the ones we had, but we have another one over there. And we'll see where that comes in this time.
And the ones that we finished, though, ended up with a nastiness at the end of it, to me.
Two I didn't mind. And when then a rye is a rye, and that's where it stays. But I'm putting this one back. This is my last pick.
I'm going to put that one down, and we're going to take a break. We're going to cleanse our palate. It'll be 1 minute for you, 10 minutes for us. We'll see you in a bit. We are back. So we're going to start on the right. We're going to work our way left. And this one's funkier than it was the first time.
I was going to say, now this one coming back has like the weak Play-Doh nose.
I'm not getting Play-Doh at all. I'm actually getting... And I'm trying to think because I don't think he owns anything by that. I'm almost getting a light, fruity, butterscotchy. This is not scissortail. I'm getting like a butterscotch.
I don't think it's scissortail either.
I'm getting a butterscotch out of this.
Right now, I'm gonna keep this back to where it was.
And when it sits on my tongue, does it
a little sparkle?
No, it not so much a sparkle. It almost is giving me. It's almost giving me like it has a Sprite in it. I'm almost getting like the bubbles. When you say sparkle, I'm almost getting like it has carbonation. It's weird.
Yeah, see, I don't get that, but I drink a lot of carbonated shit all day, so.
I don't hate it. I don't know if it's going to take anybody
right
down,
now,
but
yeah, right today, of this group, I have that in the back. Oh, what a different nose.
I'm trying to think what that could actually be that he had, and that I drank from him, because I'm going to say 98% of the stuff he has at his house, I think we opened here. You know, if not all of it.
You two.
Mm-hmm.
I'd venture to say
that's why I'm saying, yeah, but anything
98 is probably 100%.
But everything,
correct.
Almost everything he has at his house, we reviewed. So you've drank it too.
No, I get it. But 4 and 3's nose are totally different.
Oh yeah, it is. All right, so this one's almost bringing me to a chocolate. It's a deeper, darker thing than the last one, and coming off of that one, this is almost bringing me to like a dark chocolate. This is why I said this one could very well be a double oak, to me.
Yeah,
it is definitely bringing me a deeper, or it's finished in something, but I'm not getting a fruity aspect to it, but I'm definitely getting a deeper, darker nose. More like a molasses caramel than a regular caramel.
You don't get that in the taste, though. You may get the linger of an oak, but I don't know if this is a double oak. And I thought the only double oak he had was a Woodford. And I don't believe this is Woodford.
This very well may be the bonded right over my shoulder. Because that came from him. He didn't like it.
Bonded.
It might be this.
Right.
It might be this Bondstone double oak.
Oh.
It may actually be because he's like, take this. I'm not going to drink it.
That, though?
No, he had it at the. I mean, this has been months ago when he filled these bottles. So.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Did he? I don't know when.
That was his bottle, and he ended up bringing it over. He's like, I can't even drink this. There was something in the taste that he didn't like.
This something different.
I actually don't mind this.
I don't mind it. I like it way better than
this. May be that Bondstone, because I do remember he had that for a double oak. But then again, you know what? He had that Ragged Branch double oak. That was another one that he had. I'm thinking this might be one of the double oak products he had. He did have a Ragged Branch at one point too.
I'm going to put it ahead of 4.
If I'm going to venture a guess at a bottle, but again, I'm shooting in the dark because I don't really know his whole collection, although I should because we did it, but I drink a lot, so I can't remember. But I'm going to venture because that's darker and it just has that. It really had a dark chocolate.
Now it's into the super.
Oh, this is 100% one of the breaded ones. There's not even a question. This is so this smell is when I say I am getting like a fresh baked bread. It's like when it comes out.
I'm almost like Play-Doh and wheat.
Okay. But it's like, okay, you just baked the wheat bread. You know when you get that really fresh baked bread?
Well, Play-Doh's there.
Okay, you eat weird. No, I know what you're saying. I know where you're getting the Play-Doh. It's that doughy bread smell, though. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like that.
Oh, it's Play-Doh.
Okay.
Pull a cap off Play-Doh, wheat.
Okay, so when you make bread dough and you're playing with the dough, it's like the yeasty dough. Oh, my God. I'm trying here. I'm not a baker. I never made fresh baked bread. I've never made one.
Have you made fried dough?
Maybe like twice in my life. I'm not a big fried dough fan.
Flour.
Yeah, but that's all because you end up flouring the shit out of it so it doesn't
So
stick.
the nose.
I used to make Johnny Kiki's though, like a meat pie. So I used to make my own dough. I didn't buy it. I used to make the but
I don't remember this nose, but it's standing out. And if you think it's still black,
no, I'm going with that. Only because the 2 out of Virginia Beach that I know that were very good, where and it could be them because I still got that flavor, but I think it brought that much more. It was like super intense. To me, this is a softer version. I think this might be that 4 Square Black Button, or I remember the very first Old Elk he brought had this flavor, just a regular straight bourbon, not one that was finished in anything. So those are going to be my two. But that one was like 108 proof, and I think the Black Button was like lower proof. I'm going to go with this is the Black Button.
Even Discretion was in that category.
It was, but I don't think it was. I think it brought more. Tarnished Truth was too. That was the other one he got from Virginia.
I venture to say this is coming from Virginia.
Black Button was New York, I believe.
Yeah, you're right.
I think that was New York. So I can't say that same statement because I'm actually thinking that might be that one. But it's in that realm anyways. It's definitely in that taste range.
I'm not saying it's bad, but I almost now think 3 is ahead of 2.
I'm not that far off, and we can knick-knack just to double check. I'm in that same range. I have 3 slightly ahead of 2, which in this one,
that's back.
I don't know what that is, though. I'm actually intrigued with this one because I don't know what that could be. I don't know what he bought that was that light, that different. So on to glass 1, which is the first one that's bringing us a straight like caramel-esque flavor.
It is, and
it's the first one.
And this one drank proofier, which that would have led me to believe this was an Old Elk because I don't remember him having much with proof.
But I thought the Old Elk brought me the bread. That's the only thing that. Oh, wait a minute. He's got a nope. I don't think he had the sweet wheat back then.
I don't really get
1792. This might be one of the 1792s. He's got a bunch of them. This might be one of the 1792s. Either the 100 proof or the 12-year was lower proof. This might be one of them.
I could go with one of those. Because it's not harsh. I would venture to say you're probably right on that one. You might have hit the nail on the head on that one.
I'm probably almost going to go bottle and bond, maybe 100 proof.
I
don't think it goes all the way to the full proof one. I don't think it'll bring it to that. But I think it might.
It was drinking hotter than the rest, but now that we came back, it's still hotter than the rest, I believe.
Yeah. No,
I'm still,
but not in a harsh way at all. No. It's actually very good.
No, it is. And of all of them.
All right. So what we're going to do, what we're going to do is we're going to pause it for you guys so you don't have to be annoyed. We're just going to go through them all real quick and try to get first, second, third, fourth, because I do kind of like these two together. And so 1 minute for you, 10 minutes, well, however long it takes us to figure out what we're going to do. We'll be back in a second.
Start?
No. Well, wow, I'll leave that in. Okay, so we are back. So just for fun, we've come to the conclusion, this may be one of the 1792. This is what I'm thinking. Might be like the bottle and bond area, somewhere in there. This one might be that Bond Stone or the Tarnished Truth Double Oak for glass number 3. Glass number 2, it's really moving into the Discretion, Tarnished Truth, 4 Square. It's bringing so much of that. And this might actually be the Blue Line because I think that was a step above the Scissortail, but it definitely has a different.
It don't have the Scissortail snap.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
So I would not say Scissortail.
It's definitely bringing.
Unless my taste buds
might be
really
the Blue Line one. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4 is how we ended up doing it. So glass number 1 ended up being our victor of today. So we are going to start. So glass number 4 was unanimously the worst one we drank today. Wow. So, okay.
I always like when he says, wow.
Well, because that
I don't know if I like
totally makes me, I do remember it. It was the Winchester Double Oak. And I remember when we did it, I was like, where the heck is the oak? Yeah. You were playing guns.
Wasn't that like a Trader Joe's one?
But he had got the Winchester Double Oak because he was in a Double Oak kit. I don't know if he went to Trader Joe's.
I thought that was there.
But it might have been a Total Wine. But yeah, I just remember saying it does not taste like any oak at all. So that was glass.
It does have a different.
It is weird. It is definitely different on that end.
Yep,
so our second bottle, and again, we know which ones we liked. We have no idea which bottles they were of his because I forget that he even had that one. So our second one was glass number 2.
Yep, Plato.
Which was the Black Button 4 grain. So I was right on that one in the beginning.
Plato.
But it definitely brings that heavy breaded
Plato.
Yeah. I don't know about Plato, but it definitely is. So Our second place one was what came in glass number 3.
What the hell I did it like that for? But anyway.
I forgot I even had this one. So glass number C is the Henry McKenna single barrel bottled in bond. I do remember he had a Henry McKenna.
I did. It doesn't drink. There's 100 proof either.
Yeah, but it definitely was bringing more of it had a definitely oaky presence on that. And our first one, which was in glass A or 1, whatever you want to look at, was 1792 bottled in bond. So we actually hit that one, and I hit glass 2. This one, I totally forgot about Winchester. That one was weird, but
I do remember. But
yeah,
not
because we had Winchester, we had the regular one, and then he ended up getting a double O because he was on a double O kick. So there is
even if you think about it, so our pick really, even in a blind, isn't far off on what we said in our views.
No.
I mean, we didn't. I don't even think we deviated even from our views. So
no, I don't really remember the Henry McKenna, but I was almost going to pick this. 1 and 3 were very close to me. They were both right there. And I thought 1 was proofier, but they were both bottle and bond. Yeah. It's just the Henry McKenna drank better. I actually thought it might. I thought it might have been either that Tarnished Truth or the Bondstone Double Oak is what I thought this might have been. But 1 definitely had a little bit more oomph to it on there. But
yes and no. I mean, they're both 100.
No. And I did like the black button when we did it, and I did not like this one when we did it. So it's come back to
black button is unique.
It definitely brings that whole bread flavor to that.
So if any of you that have tried this, let me know if you get Play-Doh. It stands out pretty heavily right now.
Well, there you go. This is the last mystery mash mix-up that we actually have. If you do like this, leave a comment down below. We can always have somebody else generate a game. It's a lot harder, especially because these were all his. So I was trying to go off of what he has at his house still. I have no idea. But this was
you don't let me look anyway.
Well, he did this a few months ago. Well, this is how it's supposed to be done, Mike. You've been doing this well over 1.5 years now. No more looking. Good answer, guys. No more looking by Mike. Leave a comment down below. So there it is. If you do like these, leave a comment. I can always have my wife my son. Can you imagine him pouring these things? Oh, my God. These are actually harder because we only have so much of a sample to do.
I would like to be a picture of that.
Okay, yeah. I'd have to actually film him pouring it, see how much is actually on the table. You think I pour bad. Yeah. So that being said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.
Subscribe.